First of all, I want you to know that last week I was over at Key Lime Cove, who's, by the way, doing very well, and I was happy to be there. But I went into the gift shop, and I really wanted to make sure that our weather was going to get a little better. So I picked up this new sign we're going to use on our board meeting. It's surfboard, and it says, "Board meeting today at high tide." So I want you to know that since I purchased that sign, actually I received it as a gift, we've had really nice weather. So I want to thank Key Lime Cove for giving us our warm weather that we're really enjoying today. As you know, over the last few months, we've had a lot of people coming to the county for public comment. I will tell you that I met with the state's attorney's office and Barry and Bernie, and we are going to be having another discussion, probably a committee of the whole, on what public comment is at a county board meeting. First of all, our rules say they must be germane to county board business. And I think it's very important for people to understand that the county board does not have any jurisdiction over elected officials. We might like to sometimes. We do not. They are individually elected, and they manage their offices. So, and the courts are another thing. We do not write the rules. We don't enforce those laws that are put on the books, and we really have absolutely nothing over the court system. I'm beginning to feel like the county board meetings are beginning to look like an open mic. This is not a place for an open mic. This is a place to discuss county business. I welcome anyone that wants to come and talk to us about county board business. If it is not county board business, you're just coming to grandstand in front of the TV. That is my opinion. So we have worked with the state's attorney's office. We're all on board that if it is not germane to county board business, those people will not be allowed to speak at these meetings. Now, we will have a committee of the whole. If you want to do something different at that time, we will have that discussion. But that's how I am going to run these meetings, because if there's something going on in Waukegan, I don't want to hear about it here. You need to go to Waukegan. If you have a problem with the city of Waukegan, if you have a problem with the state's attorney's office, you need to talk to the state's attorney's office, okay? I know there's a lot of frustration out there, but that is not our job. So we will be having more discussion on this so everybody can have their say and decide what you think is county board business, all right? Diana.
I just want to make sure that we remember Waukegan's basketball team tonight.
Oh, well, Diana's going to, she's got her, let Diana do that. Yep. Diane, go ahead and talk about your basketball team.
Because nobody's about a bigger basketball fan.
This is chairman's remarks. This is not public time. I told her we'd do that at the end of the meeting. But since Diana opened it, it's your team, you go.
Hey, who goes to more basketball games than me?
You go. You go, Diane.
Go Bulldogs.
Okay.
No, not finished.
They're in two. All right.
Mary.
All right, I'm going to get back to the agenda, please.
Catch me at the end.
We're going to get back to the agenda, please. I would also put... And then we're going to have Beverly Sussman after that.
Good morning. Thank you, Madam Chairman, members of the County Board. My name is Timothy Penno. I am the Executive Vice President of the Lake County Contractors Association here in Waukegan. I also double as the volunteer leader of the build53yes.org group.
My name is Ed Kutschke. I'm a resident of Lake Forest for the past 6 years. I also work in Lake County for the past 19 years. I'm here to speak on behalf of support of the 53 referendum.
I just want to, certainly I support Route 53 being extended also, but my question is, isn't this campaigning? If you're standing and addressing the pros and cons of this. It's a referenda question that we've put on the ballot, and isn't that campaigning?
That's a good question.
Even though I agree with his position, I believe what we're allowing is campaigning here, and I don't think we should be allowing it in public comment.
Is supposed to be comment that is germane to county board business.
Right.
And not of a political nature.
That's correct.
Okay, so they shouldn't say I'm for or against it.
They can say that they're for it.
Okay,
They can say that they're against it.
okay. That's the parliamentarian.
Okay.
It is, it's free speech. You know, it's not, and this is germane to county board business. We did put this on the ballot. Okay, Mr.
Okay.
Scott Stengel.
Good morning, Chairman and the board, for allowing me to speak on the subject of Route 53 extension.
Yeah, we got a lot of politics going on here today. Okay, now I have three other speakers that I'm not going to let speak because it's not germane to county board business. We're not going to talk about the courts. We're not going to talk about sexual predators here on the floor of this board. Okay. Bob.
Please. We had the planning meeting a few weeks ago. You and I sat at the table as well as several other board members. And what I asked you at that point was if we could bring through county committee process a request for stricter sentencing guidelines for violent sexual assault.
Right.
You said that you thought that was an appropriate thing to bring to county committee at the time.
This is not a county committee. This is
Yes,
a county
ma'am,
board.
but I would like to
meeting.
say that I did try to bring that to committee. I tried to bring it through L&J. Now, L&J, the chairman, felt that it was not something that she wanted to address at that time.
Okay.
My request is that we find some venue to be able to bring this issue forward. As you said, you thought it was appropriate. And I would certainly request your support in finding the appropriate committee to take it to.
Okay. I mean, I do, well, I'm not going to get into it. Okay, thank you. All right. Any other public comment from items not on the agenda that pertain to county board business?